Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monday, August the 27th at 6:25 a.m. and it's still dark outside, but time change is coming. We will fall back an hour here pretty soon. So anyway, having said that, hey Google, good morning.
Good morning, Rusty. The time is 6:35 a.m. Currently in 78611 it's 78 and partly cloudy. Today, it'll be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 101 and a low of 75. Have a great day.
You're very welcome, Miss Google. Thank you. Hey Google, tell us a joke.
Did you hear about the new anti-gravity book? Apparently you can't put it down.
I mean, they're pretty weak, aren't they? But anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 66.
That's pretty warm for you guys. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Anchorage, Alaska?
The current temperature in Anchorage is 60.
Wow, it's a little warm, isn't it? Let me see. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Phoenix, Arizona?
In Phoenix right now, it's 84.
Woo-wee, man, that's pretty warm for that time of the morning. But anyway, guys, we got some comments here, so Rusty, let's get doing it. Anyway, we're one day closer to getting the casita. Swivel. And I can't believe I started that crap about swiveling. Jesus Christ. Between the swiveling and the windsock, we got some stuff going on here, don't we? I've got a windsock outside, believe it or not. Anyway, RVing with Dick and Jane. Spiderhead says, another good thing about casitas and other fiberglass trailers, very few places for water leaks. Correct. Another point, in my state, and I understand in most states, lemon laws do not apply to RVs. And then he says, great story, continues, thanks. You're welcome, Spiderhead. Yeah, so he's probably right about that. I'm sure it's that way in Texas. If you get a RV that's a, quote, lemon, in other words, it has a lot of problems, you're just stuck with it. But anyway, this is L Zepol, Z-E-P-O-L, on the little snoozy. Hi, Rusty. You bet I will do that. I really think Casita Independence will be roomier than the little snoozy. Thanks for the education, as always. Well, you're quite welcome. This is Dreaming, gave me a thumbs up. Dreaming also said good video. Sue D says add shortcut to your desktop. And here is a free website to count down casita time. It's called www.tickercounter.com. Well, believe me, as old as I am, I mean, it'll be like the blink of an eye, because the older you get, you know, months just go click, click, click. Anyway, thank you, Sue D. Pamela Teehee says, great story today. Dick and Jane are doing good, doing okay so far. They are just lucky one of the dogs didn't have a fear of storms and go nuts in the RV along with the leak issue. They may be alcoholics by the end of their first trip. Ha ha. Joyce Barnett, RVing with Dick and Jane, says, Dick asked Jane, why did you ask me if I spilled something? You could have done that and are not trying to blame me. This could get ugly. Thanks for sharing. Anyway, it's all made up, guys, believe me. And believe it or not, when I went into that RV resort, did y'all see the Great Dane? I mean, talk about coincidence. I mean, the lady was walking a black and white Great Dane. I couldn't believe it. One of the animals that the Dick and Jane characters have with them. Dreaming left another thumbs up. Thank you. Daily Life Hacks left me some stuff in Chinese, I guess, or something. It's amazing. Here's David Gillis. Haven't heard from him in a while. Comment call. Yeah, Rusty, you mentioned keep those negative people away from you. That is so true. There's an old saying, misery loves company. That's true. And I definitely don't want to be around anybody like that. You have a good day and a great rest of your life. You too, Davy. Enjoy your day and your life. You're getting the idea now. You know, if you want to be positive and think positive, try to get around positive people. You know, negative people just bring you down. That's all. You know. So Linda Lou, where are you? Left a link to something about broom. For broom people, this speaker is very funny. So she left a link to something. Thank you, Linda Lou, where are you? This is Dottie Savage on living in a car, a Prius. Love all your videos, Rusty. I'm planning to take off on my own very soon. Was thinking van life for myself, but your videos made me see I can start with a car. Great setup. God bless. Yeah, you can. You can definitely start your camping adventure in a car. You know, it's what it is. It's not easy, but of course, if you're young enough, it'll work. The younger you are, the better it'll work for you. Okay, you just have to adapt to a lot of things. Elisa or Eliza Carroll, thanks for another good episode. While you were driving today, I was noticing that big blue sky. Living in the Northeast as I do, I can remember the first time I saw the big sky, and I'm still awed by it. Yeah, it's like that here all the time. You know, they talk about Montana being the big sky country. The reason they say that is because Montana, I think, is the least densely populated state in the country. So, you know, you just see there's just sky. Not that that has anything to do with the sky, but it just gives you more of a free feeling. Roger St. Martin, thumbs up to you. Elisa or Eliza Carroll, I always enjoy how you end your videos to help me keep my priorities straight. Thank you, sir. Oh, and you look great in that green shirt. Yeah, I put it on yesterday just for a little variety. I get tired of looking at all my little caps, my pictures of the intro to my videos, and they're all in white t-shirt. It's kind of boring. Anyway, this is Geno, G-E-N-O, on RVing with Dick and Jane. If only they had called Jonathan and ordered a casita, this would have been a problem-free trip, and they would have lived happily ever after. Yeah, that's right, and that reminds me, for those of you that are interested in casitas, if you buy one or you know somebody that does and they've watched some of my videos, tell them to tell Jonathan at Casita, and I'll get a little finder's fee. I haven't got one yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Eileen Fostel, F-O-S-T-E-L, on the 2019 Sunseeker. I guess they put the toilet in that little closet so it can be accessed while the slide is in. Is that the case? I don't know. You could be very right on that. There's two comments here on living alone. I did that a long time ago. This is Art123. He's got two comments. He says, appreciate this, thanks for sharing, and then thanks again. And then Tracy Phillips says on comment call, says, looking snazzy in your Magellan shirt. Great comment call today, Rusty. Yeah, this is just, I don't know what these are called here. I got these from Bell's in Miami, Florida. They're fishing shirts. And what I like about them is they got plenty of pockets, and they're vented in the back, and they got vents everywhere, you know what I mean? They're comfortable in Texas, even in the heat. Here's one here. Cindy B's left a link to something. Let's see what it is. You might like this, an Instant Pot. Especially the last item, silicone lid for your Instant Pot. I doubt you're going to be making cheesecake. Yeah, a clear lid. I don't know that I need it, and I may not get it, but it's a good idea. This is Mike Ellis. He says, hey, what's your name? Help me relax. Yeah, I'm not going to say the magic word. Yeah, thank you, Mike. Scotty's got a few here. Cool comment call. What is your favorite phone, Rusty? The LG G4. You are a great storyteller. Oh, Joe Peak says, you, sir, are a great storyteller. Keep it up. Scotty Thompson, cool buying an RV. Cool funny mail call. Cool comment call. Scotty says, we got some rain and some thunder, scattered storms today. That talks about rain, and anyway says I think he lives near Superior, Wisconsin. Scotty does. Anyway, Scotty, enjoy your day. This is Rokomo1. Thumbs up to you, Rokomo. And Brian Durand. I like the way you think, Rusty. This was on the Social Security video. Thank you. Anyway, that concludes. Well, let me look back down here. We'll see what we got here. Here's one. Jenny's Road says, I just bought a rug today, and you already know about my PEX, P-E-X, fixture leaks. Yeah, PEX is the new stuff they use in the RV. That's that tubing that they use. I can't tell if I'm Dick or Jane in this scenario. As for the awnings, the tech told me it's a sunshade, not an umbrella. Never leave it open unattended just in case it rains. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then here's Randy Wyrick. He says, oh man, I hope the RV dealership can get it repaired without having to order a new seal. You know, that's what can happen when you go camping in an RV, is you have a repair problem, you take it to the dealership and they don't have the part. And another thing, if it's covered under warranty, they have to contact that company, whatever it is, Dometic or whoever made that product that's defective, and get approval before they do any of the work. And sometimes that can take hours, because they'll call and whoever they're supposed to talk to isn't in, or will call them back, and you just have to wait, because they play that ping pong ball back and forth with you know. And but anyway, Dertrixa says, another great story. Thanks, sir. You're welcome, Dertrixa. But anyway, guys, today here in Central Texas is another hot day, but of course it's August the 27th. And in about the middle of September, we'll get into the mid to low 90s, and then it'll gradually kind of just go down. And then October is usually really nice. And fortunately, that's when I pick up my Casita, my 2019 Casita, and I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm going to sell this 2018 Coachman Clipper Cadet I have, and once that's done, I'll be doing some traveling again, probably somewhere in Texas. During the winter, I plan to go to some Texas state parks for a few days at a time, maybe just an overnight or 2 nights somewhere, and we'll see how that works. And then in the spring, or probably I won't really pull out of Texas until May, because this past year I left in March. That was a little early, but because it was still cold on the road. And this time I'll leave out in May, and I'll make some reservations, and away we'll go, and it'll just continue like that until I ain't here no more. But anyway, having said that, guys, from Central Texas, USA, this is Rusty78609. Say, number one, thank you for all your comments, and thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission, and it doesn't cost you anything. So if you choose to, do it. If you don't want to fool with it, then don't worry about it. For those of you that have used the link, thank you very much. And what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones. It'll also help you lose weight, because you'll be full of water and you won't want to snack, and that's usually where the extra pounds come from. The only way you're going to lose weight is eat less. Okay? You can exercise to stay physically fit, and you'll burn a few calories. The only way to really lose weight is just completely eat less. Okay? If you cut out 500 calories a day out of your diet, you watch, here you come. But anyway, so anyway, that's about the water. So what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure, and that's good for you. Well, actually, when you do the breathing exercise, that lowers stress, which lowers your blood pressure. That's how that works. And then what else? Stretch, 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 walk, walk, walk. Stay physically fit. That keeps you physically fit, particularly for you guys that are over 60 years old. And you need to do some of this too, because your hands, as you get older, they start to get stiff, so you got to keep those muscles loose too. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind, because what you let in are ingredients. Do not let negative Ned or negative Nancy dump a load of trash in your wonderful mind. Accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative. Remain positive. It's hard to do. I think we have a tendency as humans to tend towards negativity, and so we have to kind of push that positivity, that's a pretty good word, isn't it? We have to push the positive forward so it stays ahead of the negative. You got like the yin and the yang, you know what I mean? But be that as it may, enjoy your day, Monday, and enjoy your life one day at a time, one moment at a time. Adios, amigos. I'll do something again today. Adios, guys. Bye-bye. From Central Texas in my 16-foot travel trailer. Bye-bye.